Hey everybody, hope you're doing well out there today. Coming back at you with another video, follow-up video to my previous video about the Mexican beer illness and the monkey poo. I had to use these terms to avoid getting deleted. So last time we talked about the nocebo and the placebo effect, and today we're going to go kind of the next chapter. And we're talking about the nature of human consciousness at this time. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of my friends and family have noticed that, since the Mexican beer illness has been around, it's been a long time, multiple years, right? But it seems like it's gone by in the blink of an eye. And a lot of that has to do with the time period, kind of our position inside the universe right now in the portion of the spiral arm galaxy that we reside in. And it's mainly due to the alternating gravitational forces. Sometimes they're more intense, sometimes they're less intense, and it's having to do with other cosmological dynamics as well. And so at this time, the rejuvenation or renaissance, what have you, for humanity takes place in two different ways. Pretty much human health always takes place in these two different avenues. One being close physical contact, which triggers a cascade of different types of molecules or chemicals, like neurochemicals, neurotransmitters, hormones in our brain and our body, which contributes to health. And the second portion or avenue that contributes to human happiness is our sexuality and our ability to express our sexuality without any hindrances. And so coincidentally, of course, the Mexican beer illness forces everybody to stay 6 feet apart. And so because of our biological magnetic field coming from our heart area, when we congregate with other humans, this is kind of the whole basis of religion. You know, before religion existed, we used to do these other things that were kind of like spiritual technology. But we used to congregate and, sing these hymns, from our religious perspective today, but it's much more than that. We would come together and feel these specific feelings, like in prayer or different types of things like this. And because of the proximity of all of our fields being together, it increases the energy and the ability and the effect of those fields. And so coincidentally, during this time of expanding human consciousness, we're in this Mexican beer illness scenario where we have to stand 6 feet apart and try not to touch each other, right? Or else we're going to get infected, whether you believe in it or not. This is what's occurring at this time that nobody is talking about. And so it's kind of a perfect 1-2 in terms of human health, because the thing that, of course, that just came out was the monkey poo, and that's a sexually transmitted disease. So again, that's going to make people like, oh my God, we shouldn't have sex and be close and intimate, which is actually the last thing we would want to do at this time of the renaissance of human consciousness, due to the galactic positioning of our solar system and the gravitational forces being exerted on it at this time that have an effect on the time, the rate of time, our perception of time. And because of that, the establishment of our destiny at the same time. That's why we want to care about this time. It's not necessarily like how we think of it as like tick tock on the second hand of a clock. It's like more of our experience and the manifestation of our ultimate surroundings. Our hands build the physical universe. Everything you see on the internet, QAnon, global warming, progressives, Republicans, all of that detracts from the conscious power of our awareness, because it gets us into imagination. We go over this in my yoga classes a lot. A lot of people stay in imagination. They never get to the fruition part, but the fruition part is the whole point. And that's why we're making this video today, just to recap Mexican beer illness, making everybody go 6 feet distancing so it reduces the manifestation power of our heart fields when we're in conjunction, congregating together as humans, spiritual animals. And then number 2, the monkey poo. Now people don't want to use their, they don't want to have sex because they're afraid of the monkey. And then whereas we should be using our sexual magic, they talk a lot about it in yoga and tantra and lots of ancient cultures. And the sexual magic is really a big part of the manifestation because of how the energy works and the reverberations of energies, including sexual energy as well as desires, all this kind of thing. We go over that in yoga. Shoot me a message if you got any questions, schedule an appointment. Have a great day. Thank you.